Before Yahoo became rampant, hardworking Nigerian artists have put effort. What's up, my people? How na day within they happen within this support on. Happy New Week. Welcome back to our channel. We have not too good news here. It's about Julius Agwu. Seriously, this is the last I expect to hear this morning. I just saw in the news Julius Agwu's marriage crumbles. Like it's not good at all. This man currently is going through like a serious phase in his life. He's battling brain tumor, and the next reports we heard is, oh, the wife has left him. I wouldn't want us to jump into conclusion here, because this is a lady that's been with him for 14 good years, right? And she's been the one beside him. I mean, the hospitals, at home, everywhere. You know, she was there when the doctors in US discovered that this guy has 3 tumors in his brain, with one like the size of a golf ball. Like, you can imagine how big that is. Life has been a little bit rough, I understand, but I still don't understand why the wife, left him. The wife dropped, the surname recently. There's less information about what is really going on or what caused the issue, and the wife is yet to react to that news. I remember when this lady was interviewed back then, she said when they went for treatment again, she was like, I thought that was the end of it. Even Julius Agwu said he was already preparing his documents so that he can pass over whatever he has, to his wife, his landed properties and everything, because he's already given up. But thankfully, it worked out. The surgery went well. 2015 and 2016, another thing happened. I think the brain tumor didn't heal well or something, and Julius Agwu has just been battling with this. He said at some point himself, Julius Agwu said at some point he attempted to commit suicide. But his family, the kids and everybody around him showing him love, are those things that keeps him strong. Even the wife thought about that. Am I now going to be a widow? How am I going to manage these children? She said these were our thoughts, back then. Now the next report we heard is, they are going through turmoil in their marriage. Okay, guys, let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Chidinma. Remember, this lady won Miss Cell recently in Kirikiri prison. Social media went agog like crazy. They weren't really cool with it. Like, why would you crown a lady that's facing murder charges? But seriously, she's still a suspect. But at this point, it's a very controversial news. And I think that is why a lot of people on social media weren't really having it. And there've been news about police sleeping with this lady, and this lady getting professional treatment or getting extra care in prison. You guys shouldn't have allowed this lady to do this. Well, we just got a report that the prison controller has been redeployed just because of that. Many Nigerians felt it was insulting to the Osifo family. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Ruga. So somebody grabbed Ruga's private part while performing on stage. The lady didn't even feel remorse about what she did. She acted like nothing happened. Like, you guys need to watch the video. She kept dancing and doing whatever while Ruga was there standing pissed looking at this girl. Well, Ruga's colleagues, some of them believe that it's okay, because Ruga, the things that you sing are more like what happened to you in real life. But does it really make sense? I mean, he's just a musician. Harassment is different from that. You grabbing my private part is a serious thing. I could sue you for that. Well, Ola Deeps think differently about that. The rapper says, Ruga, they sing all those bad songs, all those bad boy songs. Your pom pom something, something. Ninja boy, they knack anything, etc., and expect the girls to see him as Pastor Joshua or something. Some of your female fans go don't even low-key fantasize you on top of them. My man, if I'm to judge this with some of your XXX lyrics, now you they at fault for misleading them girls. No preach waiting you know fit practice. Another person here says that girl that grabbed Ruga's D on stage while performing no deserve that kind calm reaction as he ignored and left the stage angry. I trust Bonner, the girl, teeth for full ground. For me, I just think it is very, very disrespectful. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. I remember talking about this Afrobeats and Yahoo Yahoo. This guy had posted, right, saying Afrobeat Hall of Fame will never be complete without honorary mentions to Yahoo boys who funded and kept alive an industry with no institutional or corporate funding. I remember asking you guys a question. Do you agree or not? Yeah, some people agree and others, disagree. So let us read some comments about that. Here we have Prophet Peter saying, Afrobeat and cybercrime saga. My stance is in between. Not yes, not no. The guy is partially correct. Modern Afrobeat has glorified cybercrime so much that both can't be separated. He's got a point. Nice one, Prophet Peter. Let us read more comments. Hans Ngeti says, agreed. From Kelly Handsome and Kenny's music, Olu Maintain and Kelly Handsome changed the industry completely. Gozi here says, I strongly disagree. Afrobeat and cybercrime can't be connected. Fela Kuti was an international artist down to Two-Face Idibia. They took Afrobeat worldwide before now. Were they into Yahoo then? I have an old white neighbor here in Houston who still plays Fela's song till date. People should stop saying nonsense. Nice point there too. Everybody's got a point here. Dennis Dudbara says, agreed. I agree. Lubidima says, I disagree. Before Yahoo became rampant, hardworking Nigerian artists have put effort to make Nigerian music industry grow before online streams became the order of the day. Babs TV says, I absolutely disagree, bro, with the guy who stated that shit about Niger entertainment, and whoever know the guy should advise him to focus on Nigerian politics if he see himself as advocate for crime. Nonsense. If it's easy to be a musician, I'm sure 50% of Nigerian youth will be singing by now with the poverty rate. Kelechi says, I agree 100%. That Yahoo Yahoo has not only elevated the music industry but all the whole entertainment industry. Without mentioning names, most successful showbiz plugs and labels was and are still being funded by Yahoo Yahoo money. What is your take about Yahoo Yahoo and Afrobeat? Yahoo Yahoo helping Afrobeat. Let's talk a little bit about politics here. We have Aka Nani. Aka Nani says, if you pray at a political event or you sing for a politician, you have endorsed that candidate. Agree or disagree? Again, the agree or disagree game. As public figures, entertainers, we don't have the luxury of taking our image or work lightly. Not now. We must act with purpose and be burdened with posterity. Let's walk the talk. Moving on. Amaechi sends a message to those people who ask him to run for president. Like, you need to run, Mr. Ameichi. Others are running. You're good. You're competent. Try this. Amaechi tell them just a single line, send the money. I need it to survive. So what he's trying to say is, for me to run for this, I need money to survive. Because think about it, even the form itself is 40 million naira. The form, just the form, right? So he said, sends the money. What do you think? Would you advise Amaechi to run for president? I mean, election is coming. It's just a few months away from now, less than a year. Moving on, let's quickly talk about Obiano here and EFCC. EFCC seals Obiano's mansions at Ngozika Estate. Well, EFCC, they are not here to joke at all. Remember, Obiano was arrested for alleged misappropriation of public funds, right? And this is 5 billion naira P money and 37 billion naira security votes, right? This the allegation on this guy currently, but Obiano is yet to react to that. We are yet to hear something, you know, from Obiano, like, I didn't know what you're talking about. This is totally wrong, but still, it's an allegation, right? Whether I react to it or not is an allegation. It might just be like, okay, I'll just let the court do its thing. Now, apart from that, right, this guy explained himself why he tried to rush out of Nigeria. Remember, he was on his way to Houston, Texas, before he got arrested, right? And people are like, what are you going there for? I mean, immediately you left office, you just want to dash out of the country. There's something fishy. Where he was like, look, there's nothing fishy about it. I need to go there for medical, blah, blah, blah. Here, the lawyer says he was not running away. Why will he run away when his family is here and he has a lot to do here? The fact is that he, Obiano, has a medical condition for which he had a prior appointment to see a specialist for treatment. Guys, the next one here, Wike joins 2023 presidential race. Wike 2023 presidential race. Okay, there's a lot of good stories about Wike out there, you know, but I'm not removing the fact that we've heard some negative stories, of course, about this man, but there are more positive news about him. Now, it's going crazy, you know, in the political space in Nigeria. Like I said, the election is just few months away from now. Past few days has been hard for some people. I'm talking about the politicians, you know, the young politicians too. They've been asked to step down, a lot of them, right? And that is because these people, the godfather, of course, godfatherism, a lot of us know, even though we think you're right for that position, just step down, okay? This is the appointed man, chosen by whoever. And that is the report out there. So one of those numerous stories out there is this report. It says, a moment before APC National Youth Leader aspirant Dada Olusegun grudgingly accepted to step down, it was told that some party elders said he had 2 legal cases to settle and they will use them against him. So he has no choice than to step down. But again, social media were like, you know, they don't forget things. I'm talking about Nigerians on social media. They were like, can you remember when you keep abusing the EndSARS protesters, when you're totally against EndSARS, supporting Buhari and all that? Well, karma is a B.
If you are not will I speak for me? I don't feel speak for governor. Listen, let me tell you, I'll tell you two things. No, can you listen to me? No, Baba, let me tell you something. Money was crazy. I don't know what it is. Nobody can but you brought 2 mega figures. We're talking about
My name is Dada Olusegun. I hereby withdraw from nomination for the office of National Youth Leader of our great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Seriously, guys, it's just so sad to see things like this. Godfatherism will never stop. It has become normal. Another one is this, right? This man refused to step down. His name is Honorable Unduka. He refused to step down. A lot of people have been asked to step down. Even a lady was asked to step down, right? But she refused. This man too refused that I will never step down. And that means he's not the chosen one. But you understand what that means, you know? Somebody that will always listen to them and, you know, prioritize whatever they say over the people.
I'm Honorable Unduka. I want to say it very clear that I'm not stepping down for the post I want to go for National Welfare Secretary. I have suffered for this party. I walked through this party from here to start with everywhere. We started this party, it was only few people. And now somebody that just joined the party last 3 months or 4 months, they want him to be the national. I'm standing for it.
She is here. We are contesting the election. Yes,
my name is Mary Ebreta, contesting for National Woman Leader APC. I will not withdraw my this aspiration.
Thank you very much. There is contest.
Moving on to the next one. Here we have Mr. Ibu, right? We got report recently that Mr. Ibu is down, currently undergoing a treatment, and they said he's very serious. But you know, this is another avenue for scammers. This is how some of them make money. Whether you're alive or not, they use it to make money. They put rest in peace, especially popular people, and put an account number, ask you to donate. They need help, but the money obviously is not going to the right person. It's going to their own pocket, the wrong pocket. So they did this to Mr. Ibu, right? This time they're asking money to get him treated. It is not RIP, at least. Not RIP, like rest in peace. They said this time that, look, we need money to treat this guy. But Mr. Ibu was like, no, I didn't ask anybody for money, for funds, you know, to treat myself. So why are people, you know, trying to steal from the other person, or trying to deceive them, you know, to get money from them? But update about that is Mr. Ibu says that he was poisoned in Abuja. This is going to be the second time. Although he said he's recuperating, but you need to be careful of what you eat outside. Then Mr. Ibu have to be very, very careful. He had said, I just got poisoned again. It seems my enemies are using me to rehearse their powers. You too, be careful. This time I wasn't poisoned in the village. I was poisoned in Abuja last week at an entertainment event. I really cannot explain how I was poisoned because it was a gathering of people, though it was not a big event. Wish him quick recovery. It's just so sad.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live video of Mr. Ibu, as they called, John Ikechukwu Okafor, and his wife Stella Maris Ibu Okafor. We are here to let the public know that all the things they have been saying on social network and media is fake. I want you people to listen to Mr. Ibu, John Ikechukwu Okafor, for him to tell you this.
So people have sold me like this. They don't even want to hear from me. All they do is to sell me free of charge. The devil. It won't work. God has risen me up. God has risen me up.
Amen. The wife?
I'm here with my wife.
Good. Look at her. She's here, live and direct. This is not rumor.
I know they anywhere the beginning for the money. I'm not saying that all my friends were supposed to pay me a visit and give me money cannot give me.
Yes.
They can give me no problem. But not as critical as they are talking now. For anybody whose business is to criticize my sickness and take advantage of it, I should stop.
It's too much. Oh God.
I can walk now.
He can walk very well.
Just that I cannot run.
Exactly.
Please.
Please, his Instagram account has been hacked, You know, anybody using that account to collect money or do any sort of thing, please stop it. People should stop it, please. Verify very well before you start acting.
That's the voice of my wife.
It's not good. If you want to do anything like he said, any good person or family members or
well-wishers
that wants to help him should come to the hospital or better still call me, And if you want to help, then you call me and do it directly to me.
Okay, guys, the next one here is about a man who broke down after reuniting with his child. And that is because this child was abducted by kidnappers. You could see the emotions in the air. Guys, let's watch.
Good boy. Sorry. Come on there. Come on there. Just, none of you should move. None of you should move. Now go bring food for the child.
Thank God, my child just got dead like that. My child just got dead
What thing we go do now? He should tell us the truth. He should not tell us the truth. Now she will go start it. When they see say she wrong, they see say life no dey her body again. If I go Naola now, if I go Sabo now, how I go take locate on a house? How you go describe the house? Like say you want send message to your people now for village. How you go describe the place for them?
If we reach Ochi, Ochi from Sabo, and if you reach Sabo now, Canoe, Adimira Street.
You enter Canoe.
Canoe. You know for now 17 hours they drop again.
Okay. So, what do you know about this child who native?
No, I don't know. And then they come meeting for there. They don't even get any food. The picking even the car say why you can't leave in mother carry picking the picking the car now come. Early the money like this, I'll make a come give her. Sometimes if I get money now, we'll go buy food. That's why I get 2 children. I can't give them. They ask, they beg me now. Say I'm not go small picking. I mean I get 2 children. I want to one now. Okay, ma go meet my sister. Now I go meet her. I say I beg. They say ma follow them come today, tomorrow I'll go back. So now I come. I don't know say I saw the thing big. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait.
Yes.
The car will go back from there. They tell you say they take the picky, they don't tell you say they take
No,
the
the man say
Okay, let's talk about weddings and cakes. Guys, check this out. This costs 10 million naira. But the person who made it said it's worth 75 million naira or something. But he did it for 10 million naira. 10 million naira. Just for cake. That's something some people used to organize their full wedding.
It's a baker that did it for the richest cake. That is cake as well. It's about $5 million.
75 million.
Check it on Google. That's the actual cost of the cake. I just had to just do it just to.
I'm grateful. If I send this,
I know you post, but because I have to like do something really. But still working.
Come on, Papa.
Do you think it's a wise thing to do? I mean, if you have the money, what do you think you can do? Or you just think it doesn't make sense? Let me know in the comment section below. Speaking about things that doesn't really make sense or make sense. Here we have a lady showing off a 4.5 million naira lace. There's 5 yards of lace. Lace is always expensive, but 4.5 million naira. Somebody says here, how will people know the price when I wear it? And there are more beautiful designs for less. I beg you.
Look at it. 4.5 million. Made in Swiss. 4.5 million naira for 5 years. 4.5 million for 5 years. Look at it.
Very nice. 4.5 million naira. Just for 5 years of lease.
This lady is currently on the run, and that's because she stole 5 phones. They gave her all their phones to take pictures of them. Can you imagine? They said went for a wedding party in Benin yesterday. I'm part of the Ashwebi girls, and we had to dance in with the bride. And I and some other Ashwebi girls wanted a video, so we gave our phones to this girl to help us record a video with our phones, and she disappeared with our phones. She's decently dressed. She's a lady too surprised to even explain. She was willing to help us when we asked her. You can actually just give her one phone, right? Take a picture and she will send to you guys will share the pictures. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have actress Toyin Tomato. The news says here, actress Toyin Tomato causes a stir at a ShopRite mall in Ibadan, Oyo State, after her daughter was allegedly molested over alleged shoplifting.
If you can't put up the guy, Oga.
Everybody in the world. I'm here to cause trouble now. I'm a ShopRite ring road Ibadan. Yes. ShopRite ring road Ibadan. I'm here. I
just need to see the guy. I don't need to see the guy. We have to be born yourself. I need to see the guy.
Please, don't stop it, don't shut the door.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Here's where we're going to hold it. This person needs your advice. She says, "Good day, sir. Please keep me anonymous. I lost my fiancé 2 months ago while I'm carrying his child. His family is literally begging me to keep the baby, at least for them to have a memory of their son, and that I can give them the child if I don't feel comfortable raising the child. But my family are insisting I get rid of the child, that it will make me not to move on with my life. I don't know what to do. Please, I need advice. Thank you." So guys, what's your advice? Leave it in the comment section below. Once again, thanks for watching. Until we see you next time. Peace.